Picture this. You're at a party. Everyone's talking, laughing, connecting. And you? You feel like an alien, observing a species you don't belong to. You leave early, again. People ask what's wrong with you, why you're so distant, why you can't just relax and have fun like everyone else. Society tells you something's broken, that humans need community, that isolation leads to weakness, that being alone means you're failing at life. But what if they're wrong? What if the people who thrive alone aren't damaged? What if they've unlocked something the crowd will never understand? The old belief is simple. Connection equals strength. The more people you surround yourself with, the more successful and happy you'll be. That's the script, that's the programming, and for most people it works. But for you, it drains you, it dulls you, it makes you less. Here's the truth they won't tell you. Isolation isn't weakness, it's a filter. It's how you separate signal from noise. It's how you become dangerous. Dangerous in the best way, focused, sharp, unreachable by the chaos that consumes everyone else. You're not running away, you're running toward something. Let me show you why the people who walk alone are the ones who change everything, why solitude is the ultimate competitive advantage. First insight. Mental clarity through silence. Your brain is a processor. It needs downtime. Most people never give it that. They're addicted to input. Notifications, conversations, drama, opinions. The noise never stops. And their thoughts? Fragments, half-formed ideas that never solidify into anything real. When you isolate, you create space. Your mind stops reacting and starts creating. You think deeper, you connect dots others miss, you see patterns. Take Ryan, software engineer, spent every weekend alone, no parties, no social media, just him, a notebook, and silence. People called him weird. 5 years later, he built an app that sold for 8 figures. The idea came during one of those silent weekends. While everyone else was distracted, he was architecting. Silence isn't empty, it's full. It's where the brain consolidates memories, processes emotions, and generates insights. You can't do that in a crowded room.
The second insight, emotional independence. Most people need constant validation. They check their phones every 5 minutes. They panic if someone doesn't text back. Their self-worth is outsourced. It lives in likes, comments, and replies. When the validation stops, they collapse. They're addicted to external approval. You've detoxed from that. When you spend time alone, you stop performing. You stop seeking permission to feel okay. You build an internal engine. That engine runs on self-trust. You don't need someone to tell you you're valuable. You know it. You spent enough time with yourself to confirm it. This makes you untouchable. People sense it. They feel the difference between someone who needs them and someone who chooses them. You're the second. Meet Jenna, marketing exec. Used to say yes to every invite, every happy hour, every event. She was exhausted, burned out. Her identity was tied to being liked. One day, she stopped. Declined everything for 3 months. Just her thoughts, and her hobbies. Her friends thought she was having a breakdown. She wasn't. She was waking up. When she came back, she was different, calm, grounded. She didn't seek approval anymore. She gave it to herself. Her career exploded. Clients respected her boundaries. Colleagues stopped testing her. She became magnetic because she stopped needing to be chosen. She already chose herself. The third insight, creative firepower. Every major breakthrough in history came from someone working alone, not in a brainstorming session, alone. Einstein, Curie, Tesla, Kafka, they didn't innovate in crowded offices, they innovated in isolation. Because real creativity requires uninterrupted thought. When you're alone, you're free to fail privately, to explore ideas that sound insane, to take risks without judgment. That's where genius lives. Groups create consensus. Consensus creates mediocrity. If you want to think differently, you have to think alone. You have to risk being misunderstood. Take Daniel, musician. spent 2 years alone in a cabin writing an album. No collaborators, no producers, just him and his instruments. People said he'd lost it. The album dropped, and it redefined the genre. Critics called it revolutionary. He didn't make it by asking for opinions. He made it by trusting his isolation.
Solitude protects your vision. It keeps your ideas pure. The moment you let the crowd in, they dilute it. They smooth the edges. They make it safe. Safe doesn't change anything. Dangerous does. And dangerous requires the courage to be alone with your weirdness until it becomes your superpower. The fourth insight: energy conservation. Social interaction is expensive. Every conversation costs you cognitive resources. Every relationship requires maintenance. Most people leak energy constantly. They're managing egos, navigating politics, keeping up appearances. By the end of the day, they're empty. They have nothing left for themselves. When you isolate strategically, you stop the leaks. You're not wasting energy on small talk. You're not performing emotions you don't feel. You're fully fueled. That fuel goes into your goals, your growth, your craft. While everyone else is distracted by the social game, you're building something that lasts. Think about Sophia, lawyer, used to network obsessively, lunches, dinners, coffee meetings. She thought that's how you succeed. She was wrong. She was exhausted. She cut her social calendar by 70%, focused only on relationships that mattered, spent the rest of her time studying, training, preparing. Her performance doubled, her clarity tripled. She wasn't tired anymore. She had energy for the work that actually moved her forward. She stopped performing and started producing. The fifth insight: authentic relationships. Here's the paradox. The more comfortable you are alone, the better your relationships become, because you're not needy. Needy people attract takers. They're easy targets. They accept bad behavior because they're terrified of being alone. They tolerate disrespect to avoid silence. You've made peace with silence, so when someone crosses a line, you walk. No drama, no negotiation, just distance. And that filters out the wrong people instantly. The ones who stay are the ones who respect you. They're not there because you need them. They're there because the connection is real. That's rare. Marcus used to have 100 friends, surface level, transactional. He felt lonelier in the crowd than he did alone, so he let them go, all of them. For a year, he had 3 real friends, that's it. But those 3 knew him, supported him, challenged him. The quality of his life improved exponentially. He learned something critical. Loneliness isn't about being alone. It's about being surrounded by people who don't see you. Isolation cures that. When you're alone, you meet yourself. When you meet yourself, you know what you actually want. And when you know what you want, you stop settling. Now let's talk about the emotions. Maybe you're feeling this right now. Guilt, like you're supposed to want more connection, like something's wrong with you. You see couples, friend groups, families, and you wonder if you're missing out, if you're broken, if you'll regret this later when you're older and truly alone. Stop. That fear is implanted. It's not yours. It's the voice of a culture that profits from your anxiety. They need you dependent. They need you seeking. Because dependent people buy things, they subscribe, they consume. They're easier to control. Independent people are dangerous. They don't need the system. Your comfort with solitude is a threat to the status quo. That's why they pathologize it. That's why they call you antisocial. They want you back in line. But you can't unsee what you've seen. You've tasted the clarity that comes from silence. You've felt the power of building something without an audience. You've experienced the freedom of not needing validation to know you're on the right path. That's not loneliness, that's liberation. Here's the shift. You stop explaining yourself. You stop defending your need for space. You stop apologizing for not being available. You just live. And something incredible happens. People start respecting you more, not because you changed, but because you stopped seeking their approval. You became solid.
The brain rewires itself around solitude. Studies show that people who spend time alone develop stronger prefrontal cortex activity, better decision-making, higher self-control. Solitude literally makes you smarter. It increases gray matter. It enhances emotional regulation. It's not deprivation, it's optimization. Think of it like this. The crowd is running on fumes. You're running on rocket fuel. They're reactive. You're strategic. They're scattered. You're focused. The advantage is invisible until it's not, until you've built something, until you've achieved something, until you've become someone they didn't think was possible. And when they ask how you did it, you'll smile, because you know that while they were performing, you were preparing. While they were talking, you were doing. Isolation isn't the absence of connection, it's the presence of self. And self is the foundation of everything. Without it, you're just echoing other people's lives. So here's the call. Stop running from solitude. Stop filling every silence with noise. Stop treating alone time like a problem that needs solving. Start treating it like the weapon it is, a weapon against mediocrity, against distraction, against living someone else's script. Schedule it, protect it, guard it like you would guard $1 million, because that's what it's worth. It's worth your future. And when people don't understand, let them not understand. You're not here to make them comfortable. You're here to build something they can't even imagine yet. The strongest people you've ever met, they spent years alone, building, thinking, becoming. They didn't stumble into strength, they forged it in silence. You're doing the same. You're not lonely, you're not broken, you're not missing out. You're leveling up in a game most people don't even know exists. So the next time someone asks why you're always alone, don't justify it, don't explain it, just smile. Because they wouldn't understand even if you told them. You're not running from the crowd, you're running toward yourself. And that's the most powerful move you'll ever make.